Hey guys, I'm John Barklow, and today I want to talk to you about fire. So fire is not something that can be guaranteed in the backcountry. Depending on the conditions, everything can conspire against you. But to give yourself the best chance of success, you need to have a plan. You need to have built your shelter. You need to have gathered your wood. But once you get ready and the site is prepped, before you ever strike a match, you need to figure out what is the intent of the fire. Am I gonna build a round fire in camp or at a glassing knob to socialize and ride out a storm? Or are we gonna build a 6 or 8 foot long fire to maybe heat a lean-to for 3 to 4 guys? All this needs to be determined because that is going to drive how we build the fire. So anybody can build a fire when conditions are good, but when they're bad, having a disciplined approach is going to give you that best chance of success. For a round fire, maybe use what's called a log cabin, where you start small and you just cross hatch and put a roof on and build a log cabin that provides airflow and gives you a really nice round fire. If you're gonna build a long fire, maybe you use a brace method where you have a log that you lay down and you lean wood against and build that, and you can spread it out into that long fire to heat a shelter. These are things you need to determine. The other thing is, remember your fire triangle. So your fire triangle is fuel, oxygen, and heat. So when you're getting ready to feed this fire, keep that in mind, because that's the way you're gonna be able to troubleshoot. If this fire starts to falter, one or more of those things is not efficient enough. And so oftentimes we go too big, too early with wood. We wanna make sure that we feed wood very slowly. We're patient, that we've got the time. This may take several hours depending on the environment to get the heat that you are seeking. Also, what is the intent of the fire once you get it going? Am I just gonna build this up and let it burn down the coals for cooking or for boiling water? Or am I gonna get this thing raging at night so that it's got enough heat to keep us warm? You wanna make sure you've got enough wood. You wanna make sure that you go slow. After you get that done and you're ready to strike the match, make sure you're focused and you've got all your chores done. Going through this disciplined approach, making sure you've got that good fire tinder, that good spark to ignite it, and having everything prepped is going to give you the best chance of success. This is not something that you can count on, but if you train enough, if your life ever depends on it, you're going to have a really good chance of riding out that storm. It's really critical when you're out building fires for training to make sure you're abiding by all state laws, any kind of regulations. That's why I think it's critically important that not only you train fire making in the spring and the winter when the conditions are tough and it really challenges you and builds true capability, but you'll also not start a forest fire that can damage all our hunting grounds, right? And the last thing is, when you're done, you've got to thoroughly make sure that this fire is put out. You can't just let it burn down the coals and walk away. We want to make sure that we do our due diligence and that we put these fires out and do responsible thing before we're done training. So take these points into consideration, go out, train, have fun, build that confidence. Fire is a primitive skill that we all should have, and we shouldn't take it for granted.